Tonight, it is a Halloween spooktacular like you have never seen before. We've got some tricks and some treats up our sleeve as a contestant tries to walk away with that $500,000 top prize and maybe something a little extra special as well while they're at it. Remember, no crazy stunts, no trivia questions. It's just $500,000, these 26 briefcases, and one question that can change your life. And that question is, deal or no deal? Welcome, everyone, to the first ever Deal or No Deal Halloween special. I'm Hunter Dillon, and we have got a great show lined up for you tonight. We have a special contestant ready to go who's ready to take on our banker in the hopes that they'll walk away with that elusive $500,000 prize. So we're not going to waste any time. We're going to go right into the Discord, and we are going to say hello to our contestant. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. All right. Everything's ready to go. Let's meet our contestant. He is the ring announcer for Fountain City Pro in the Kansas City area. Please welcome our contestant for this evening, our special show, Mr. Mark Adams.
Hey.
Hello there, everyone. How's it going?
Welcome to Deal or No Deal.
So I got to tell you real quick, man. You're going to have to treat me like a layman because, believe it or not, I have never, ever once played this game.
Well, if you've seen the television show, you'll be familiar with it. But if you haven't, don't worry. I will be happy to walk you through it as we go along. But as we're getting set up here, as I share my screen with you, tell the folks at home about yourself, what you do, and all that jazz.
Be happy to. But before I do, I just want to tell you, my friend, I absolutely love your passion. Like, watching you do this and everything just brings a genuine smile to my heart. So I just want to thank you so much for allowing me to be on your show.
Well, I appreciate that, Mark. I know it was sort of a last minute thing to ask you to come on the show, but I really wanted to do this for Halloween and to have you as our special guest contestant. It really, it's an honor and a pleasure to have you on our show.
Man, it's nothing. I'm just happy that I'm able to contribute and to do this for you, man. So a little bit about myself. Hi, I'm Mark Adams. I'm 40 years old. I like walks on the beach and watching grown men slam each other into the mat. I'm a ring announcer for Fountain City Pro, and I'll soon be announcing my bookings to open up beyond the Kansas City area to the greater United States for if anyone needs a voice, I'm available for them now. So
well, that's fantastic. And you also stream on Twitch. I will give you the shout out right now because we always try to lift each other up and help each other out. There you go. There's your Twitch. If anyone wants to follow him, give him a follow at the Journey of Mark Adams on Twitch. I would ask you to demonstrate your skills, but I'm not going to ask you to do that because knowing you and your space right now, I don't want to risk it. Certainly don't want to risk it.
I can do this for you. I won't get sued as long as this doesn't get clipped, but let me go ahead and do this real quick.
Well, it may go on YouTube because remember we do this on YouTube.
Oh,
too,
it's fine. It's totally fine. This will be great. This is no problem. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, my name is Mark Adams, and I'm your favorite ring announcer. Welcome once again to Fountain City Pro.
All right, that was brilliant. You've got the voice for it. You certainly have it, and your passion for it. I can see it. I can hear it. You have the passion.
Seriously, thank you so much. That means the world coming from you, man.
Now, are you ready to take down this banker and walk away with a lot of money?
Sure. Let's say yes. Let's do this.
Let's do it. Let's play our game now.
Bankers won 6 times. We do not want them to win a 7th time.
Yes, our banker has been undefeated up to this point. We want someone to put him in his place. You could be the one. Now, you can see how this works. We've got 26 cases there. We've got 26 different sums of money. We don't know what's in what case. We do know one of those cases is holding $500,000 as our top prize, all the way down to a single penny. Now, there's something special tonight because this is our Halloween special. We've got a little something different for your game tonight. As you can see, on the left-hand side of the board, all of the amounts on the left side of the board also has a candy associated. So we have penny is candy corn. Yeah, nobody likes candy corn. $1 has Heath. $5 has Starburst. We go all the way up to $750 with the Reese's peanut butter cups.
I see where your tier list goes.
If you should win a briefcase, an amount in your briefcase from the left side of the board, you get that prize money plus a year's supply of that candy. Okay?
Ooh, nice.
That's one of our little twists we have here this evening.
Sugar Rush!
Yes, Ultimate Sugar Rush indeed. Now, what I want you to do, Mark, is pick a case, and hopefully by the end of the evening, you are hanging on to a $500,000 case. That'd be the ultimate treat. Mark, do you have another? Do you have a number in mind?
I do have a number in mind. I would like to go for number 10.
Number 10 is yours. There it is. Now, that's yours to keep, to invest in, to take home, to do whatever you choose, but you may want to sell it. We'll discuss that a little bit later. Okay, Mark?
Okay.
The way we find out what could potentially be in that case is we open the other cases one at a time, and whatever's in those is not in yours. And in round one, we start by opening up 6 cases. So, Mark, when you're ready, in your own time, good luck. Select your first case.
Let's open 19.
19. Starting off, let's start with something nice and small. Let's get that candy corn off the board. Open the case. $10 plus the Hershey's. That's Hershey bars, in case anybody's wondering. Not the Kisses, but the full-on Hershey bars. That's not in your case. It's off the board. You have 5 to open.
Is it the
Next, we'll be
extra large bars? No, I'm kidding.
No, it's the regular size, I'm afraid.
I mean,
know,
even
that's
then,
why
that's worth it. Let's see. Let's go with number 2.
Dos, little deuce. Open the case. $2,500. You didn't come for that. That's okay. Perfectly all
On
right.
the board. Okay.
2 down, 4 to go.
Next we'll be going with 24.
In the top row there, that's my lucky number. Open the case, show us that candy corn. You got it!
About that.
1 penny and the candy corn off the board. Well done. So you're not going home with a year's supply of candy corn this evening, Mark. I'm happy to tell you.
I am too. That's terrible for what I got left in my teeth.
3 cases to open.
15.
1 and 5, 15. Let's get rid of that Heath bar now. Open the case. Well, the good news is you got rid of a small number. The bad news is you got rid of my favorite candy.
Okay, it's still on the left-hand side.
$750 and the
Reese's.
Reese's. That's okay. That's more for me. More for me.
That'll work.
2
That
cases.
will work. Number 5.
Cinco, bottom row. He's on a tear. He's gotten rid of 3 small amounts. Let's make it 4. Open the case and show us another candy bar. Yes! $50 and the Nestle Crunch bars off the board. 1 more case to open. You're on a good roll here. Let's keep that going.
23.
Last one of the round. He's knocked out 4 candy bars. Can he make it 5 to close out the round? Open the case. 23 is what you wanted?
Yes, sir.
Oh, Mark! Look at you go! 1, 2,
right.
3, 4, 5 candy bars removed from play. You're on a roll here. You're doing very, very good. Now, you're well aware that everyone here in the group, in the chat, and here in the Discord wants you to win. Well, almost everybody. Because there's
everybody but him.
There's one person here who doesn't want you to win, and that is our banker. His objective is quite simple, and it's a nasty objective. He wants you out of here with as little money as possible, and he wants you out of here as soon as possible. He's about to call me and make you an offer in an attempt to buy back your case and get you out of the game.
All right.
And And there he is on the phone. First time tonight. Hello, Banker. And a happy Halloween to you. Uh-huh. I'll let him know. He says, even a golden voice like yours can't save you from going home with a Heath bar tonight. Yeah, he can be nasty like that. Okay, are you ready for your first offer of the night?
Hit me.
Your first offer of the night, $11,000. Now, it's quite simple. $11,000 is yours if you say deal. If you say no deal, we play on and you open another 5 cases before the next offer. So, for the first time this evening, on a Sunday night, before Halloween, Mark Adams, deal or no deal?
No deal. We keep playing.
No deal.
We're going on for this.
No deal it is. On we go with round 2, and this time, as I mentioned, you open 5 cases before we take another offer. So, Mark, let's keep this train rolling. Here we go.
10.
What number?
7, sir.
7. Okay, 7 is what you wanted. Okay.
7.
Oh, 17. Excuse me. I'm sorry.
It's all good. It's all good, my friend.
Oh boy, 3 weeks in the 3 weeks in the conquer can really put a. Never mind. Anyway, open the case.
Close enough.
$300 and Kit Kat bars. Well, I won't give you a break.
Look at that.
I will not give you a break here. Hardy har har. 1 down, 4 to go.
26.
That was actually better than the drum joke.
I think that is better. What number did you say?
26.
Last one, top of the shop. Let's see another one. Open the case. Booyah! Yes, booyah. Open the case. $5,000. That's not bad. That's okay. Certainly
Still
better
low on
than
totem for me. That's good.
3 more.
8.
Ocho.
8.
Come on, small
8.
number. Open the case.
Come on, Mark, do us proud.
That's okay. $25,000. Okay, you're heading in the wrong direction here, but at least you're not knocking out the giant numbers here. You got 2 more to open.
12.
1 and 2, the witching hour. Let's get back on that left side here. He's only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 candy bars left. Let's make it 6. Open the case. There you go, $200 plus Butterfinger. Nobody's gonna lay a finger on your Butterfinger because you're not gonna win that.
Let's finish it off with 21.
21, another one of my lucky numbers, but 24 seems to be luckier than most. Anyway, open the case. Let's knock another candy bar off that board. $100 plus 100 grand. And we're not talking about the 100,000 on the board. We're talking about the candy bar 100 grand. Very, very good. Very good. That was a brilliantly played round. The lowest, actually the highest amount you knocked off the board that round was $25,000. So that was an excellent, excellent round for you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you kindly.
Now the question is, what's the banker going to think?
Curious about that myself.
Well, we're about to find out. Hello? Ooh. Okay, I'll let him know. Obviously, with the way you played that round, leaving only 5 candy bars on the board, he has no choice but to increase the offer. Your new offer...
What's it good?
$24,000. $24,000 is the offer. It's 4 cases to open. And thank you, Carson, for joining the Discord. Before we get your decision, Mark, let's get some advice from Aiden as well as the chat. Chat, Aiden, what do you think?
You have a safety wall. that's all I'm gonna say. Is you have a safety wall,
True.
better known as a wall of safety, but same difference. If we're going from 5 figures above, I believe either way it'd still be an 8 and 7 split. Give 8 chances out of a possible 15 that one of those is in your case. It's still an obvious no deal. You could afford to lose the 50,000 to 75,000.
Agree. I totally agree with that personally.
Well,
If anyone has any objections to it otherwise, I think I know what I'm going with.
well, let me go ahead and ask you, Mark Adams, $24,000. Deal or no deal?
No deal. Let's keep it rolling, bud.
No deal.
There you go.
Here we go into round number 3. You're doing quite well so far. Let's keep it going. 4 cases to open.
So at my point of the show, I'm looking at things differently than just numbers and the artwork of what I'm creating, because this is beautiful art to me. I need to get rid of the ones that are around my briefcase at this point, just to make sure that either mine is super lucky or super terrible. So we're starting with 9.
99. Let's hope it's not super terrible. Let's hope it's another one of those candy bars. Open the case. Oh, Mark, no.
Oh, sadness.
We have
Hunter,
come to a
please
full stop.
Hunter, can you please tell me you incorporated the sad music into the
Unfortunately,
soundboard?
I didn't. Maybe next time we have a special, I'll incorporate it. But unfortunately, Mark, I can't give you our top prize. $500,000 is gone, but you can still win $250,000. As a lot of contestants have seen, they know how this works. It's not how you start, it is how you finish.
It's how you finish.
Let's keep it going.
Hey, you know what? I
cases to
can't be
open.
upset about this. I can't be upset about this. That things like this do happen. So let's just keep going the same route that I was working with. We're going to go with number 11 now.
Legs 11 on the other side of your case. Let's see that Heath bar. Open it. $500 and Twix bars off the board. Very good.
You can handle that.
That's a nice
3.
balance. Number 3 is what you wanted.
Yeah.
Number 3 is what you'll
Let's
get.
do it.
Open the case. We've only got 4 candy bars left. Can we make it 3 left? We sure can. $400 in Snicker bars.
I just want to get that Heath off the board at this point. We'll go with 4. Let's go for it.
Number 4 to finish things off. I think you've got a nice counterbalance now that you've only got 3 of those candy bars left. We can make it even better once we get it down to 2. Open the case and let's see if we can do it. That's okay. 7,500. All right. You took a big hit.
That's good.
You took a big hit. You lost the $500,000. But that was a very, very nice comeback with you getting rid of 2 more candy bars and the 7,500. Let's see what the banker thinks. Hello? Okay. 11 minutes. So, good news and bad news. Bad news, of course, you did knock out $500,000. The good news is he didn't drop your offer.
Huh?
As a matter of fact,
Did it stay the same?
As a matter of fact, he's added a little bit of an incentive to this. You ready for the offer?
Yes, please.
He's offering you $24,000 and a year's supply of Snickers. So he's given you a bit of an incentive. He's kept the cash offer the same, but he's added a little bit of an incentive. Hello, Jake. Good to see you.
That is good.
All right, Chet and Aiden, what do you think?
So this banker's telling me that this is the exact same offer from the last round. Like in terms of cash value. If that's the case, I still think you have it in you. Once again, it's a one-case difference between left and right respectively. This time it's only 6 and 5. I still think you can get more. No deal.
All right. You've heard what Aiden has to say. Let me remind you that it's 3 cases to open in the next round. As a matter of fact, Divide by Zero just put something in the chat. If it were me, I'd say no deal despite it having a year's supply of Snickers bars. Now, 3 cases to open next round. It is possible. With the right cases, you could knock out all 3 of those remaining amounts on the left-hand side of the board. With that in mind, Mark Adams, at $24,000 and a year of Snickers bars. Deal or no deal?
I'll be completely honest. I heavily considered the banker's offer. It's very kind. I could use those Snickers. That could feed my family. But I mean, I have to go by my buddy Zero. Zero has always had my back. He's always led me true. No deal.
No deal.
All right. Let's do it.
All right, here we go. Round 4, and it's now 3 cases to open. It, again, as I said, if you pick the right cases, it is possible to knock them all out on the left-hand side.
Speaking from the left-hand side, let's go with number 7.
Lucky number 7. First of 3, let's see if we can turn 3 on the left into 2. Open the case. That's fine. It's not on the left, but it is a low amount. $1,000 is gone.
It's fine. It's fine.
I'm okay with that. Yeah, okay. But it's obviously, it's telling me that it's not on the left-hand side. So Dionysus be praised. We're going for number 20.
20 on the other side of the fence here. We'd be fine with $10,000 going, and heck, we'd even be okay with 50 at this point. But we'd love to see one of those 3 candy bars go. Open the case. $1 and the Heath bars gone from the board.
Bye, Heath. I hated you. Ah, that's good. Fantastic.
All right, so you've got Reese's Pieces and Mr. Goodbar left on the board, and you have 1 final case this round.
Okay. 13. If we knocked out 7, we got to knock out 13.
Unlucky for some. Will it be lucky for you? At this rate, you have, with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cases left, a little less than a 60, I would say 75% chance of going home with at least 10 grand. Can we make it exactly 75%? Open the case and let's see. Yes! $25 and Reese's Pieces. E.T. will be very glad that you didn't win those.
Phone home, kiddo. You can keep them.
Boy.
You are in a very, very, very strong position. The banker is not liking this at all.
I don't like him either. What's up, bud?
Hello, banker. I can hear the frustration in your voice. This is exactly what I like. What do you want? Okay, I'll let him know. Yeah, you got him frustrated. You've got the banker frustrated. I'm happy to inform you, for the first time tonight, we have hit our Power 7 territory. How does $57,000 sound?
It sounds fantastic, but I have to defer once again.
Yes.
Please, Aiden, what's your viewpoint on this?
Hunter, please tell me you can agree with me on this. This is a player's board
That
now.
is indeed a player's board. It is no doubt a player's board.
Yeah, I'm gonna say no deal. You have enough of a safety net.
I agree. I agree with you, and I agree with Zero again. We're going no deal.
Didn't even need me to ask the question.
No, sir. I'm there. We are locked in.
All right. You've only got a 1 in 8 chance of walking out of here with $75 and a year's supply of Mr. Good Bars. You are in phenomenal shape. Get rid of that Mr. Good Bar. 2 cases to open.
Numero uno, please.
Number 1. If this is the $75 and the Mr. Good Bar, you are in absolutely fantastic shape. There's no other way I can put it. Open the case. Okay, you know what? We can live with that. That's fine.
I can live with that.
We can live with that. Considering the state of play right now, that is fine. $100,000 gone. One more case.
Oh, number 6. Let's get
Number
that bottom row knocked
6.
out.
Can we end this on a high note? End this round on a high note? Let's find out. Open the case. Come on, show us that Mr. Good Bar.
This one has a 10,000. I'm calling it now.
You got it! The Mr. Good Bar is off the board!
Yes! Yes!
No candy for you tonight.
You know what you just did, Hunter? You just made a correct guess for $500.
For $500, exactly. Oh, boy.
Should play that correct guess sound effect on stream when you predict something correctly.
Mark, you guarantee yourself this evening no less than $10,000. That's got to make you feel good, doesn't it?
Feels fan-bloody-tastic, sir.
But I know he is not very pleased.
Mm-hmm.
Hello? I hear the seething from over here. I can smell it. All right, I'll let him know. Ho, ho, ho. Needless to say, you've pissed him off. You have royally made him upset. Oh, man. Last offer was $57,000. You know this offer had to skyrocket. Divide by Zero says, I don't care what his next offer is, no deal. Well, you may want to consider it. $80,000.
Quick question, sir. How many cases would I be knocking out in this next round?
One at a time from here on out.
One at a time from here on out.
I have never, at least as far as I can tell, at least in this stage of the game, I don't think I've ever seen a board this strong. Even with the $500,000 gone, you are in great shape. Talk it over with Aiden in the chat.
Okay, so here's my viewpoint. I'm not saying whether or not yet, but here's my viewpoint. I would be just verklempt if I did not at least get rid of that 14. I would feel terrible. My OCD would flip a bloody switch if I don't get rid of that 14.
For a love of fun. Oh wait, I can't swear this is live. I mean, sorry.
Now, Zero said $80,000 is a possibility. They might say deal. But let's continue at least for another 2 cases. So, Zero wants you to go another 2 rounds. At least.
Here's my viewpoint. So, now that you have basically your safety nets left on the board, as well as your top value, see, I could see you going all the way. With the kind of game you're playing, I think you do have a chance at like 6 figures or more. I would say no deal.
Well, you heard what the chat had to say, you heard what Aiden had to say, and now I come to you for a decision. Mark Adams, $80,000 cash. My question to you, sir, very simply. Deal or no deal?
No deal.
He's going for it!
Good
You know what
man.
I'm getting rid of. We know which number we're going for. Get rid of that 14, sir. Let's do this.
All right.
Anything else from here, I am okay with. That just has to go bye-bye.
All
Let's
right.
do it.
At this rate, as long as we don't see one of those 6-figure amounts, you're in great shape. But if you hit that $10,000, you guarantee yourself a Power 7 win regardless. I hope for your sake that is the case. Come on, show us that $10,000. Open the case. Come on. That's okay. That is okay. That is okay.
All right.
That's average.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
You
We
can-
can
That's
afford
breaking
to
news.
lose that.
You can.
Mhm.
Oh boy. What do you think the banker's thinking right now?
Riding the fence on what just happened off of there, because he offered me more than what just got rid of, but also now I have a higher chance of making more. So
Let me get this. Hello?
Almost put him on voicemail, innit?
Okay. He doesn't have voicemail. He never set up a voicemail account. He never knew how to do it.
Oh.
Mark, you are getting ever, ever, ever so close to 6 figures. Ever so close. Your new offer is $92,000.
Oh boy.
This is big. Aiden, Chad, let him know what you're thinking.
Continue to itch your way to 6 figures. I see no deal. I think, like, you can technically afford to lose to 150, since that is basically the middle of the bunch in terms of the 5 amounts left on the board. But yeah, I say no deal. You still have a chance for 6 figures, I do believe.
Zero says this is the second round. They say get rid of case 16. But as I said before, Mark, this is your decision and your decision entirely. It's $92,000 or 1 case to open. Mark Adams. Deal or no deal?
we're doing one more. No deal.
He's going.
And just to prove a point in my own head, Zero, I love you very much, buddy. But because it's not going to be $250,000, we're going with number 25.
Number 25. He's thinking it's not the $250,000. We're hoping it isn't. What we're really hoping is that it's $10,000 so we can guarantee you a Power 7 win. Open the case. Come on, let that $10,000 be in there. Mark, look at this!
Yeah!
Unbelievable!
That works. That works.
Unbelievable! Holy mackerel! I am speechless. I am absolutely speechless. Mark, you've just guaranteed yourself $50,000.
Oh boy.
Here's the banker.
Okay.
I bet he's pretty mad right now. Hello? Yeah, that's what I figured.
Hear him throwing his table. I can just hear him throwing his table out his window.
He's saying words, he's saying four-letter words that really shouldn't be repeated on a Twitch stream right now. I'll just say that.
Oh.
He is that mad. I've never heard him this mad before. Okay, enough with your ranting. Just give me the offer. Okay. Well, Mark, as you could have probably guessed, you've made it to 6 figures.
Finally.
How much do you think the offer is? Just out of curiosity.
At this point, I would have to believe that we have to be very close to 150 at least, because hitting the midway point between these two figures is at least there in my mind.
Well, you'd be right.
I think it's 100. What?
$130,000.
Oh,
That is a lot to think about.
Toughest part. This is the toughest part. Ah. Aiden, your thoughts?
You have a fallback. You still have a fallback.
Yeah, even if I were to lose the 250, but
The
still
200 and the
puts me in
150. That's just still there.
Yeah.
That fallback is still there. You can still fall back on it. I still say no deal. This is a very good situation you're in right now.
Zero says as much as they'd say deal, from them it is a massive no deal. And the reason why I say they and them is because I don't want to assume if it's a he or she one way or the other. So I apologize. I didn't want to assume one way or the other. But Mark, you heard what Zero had to say. You heard what Aiden had to say. It is your decision, and it is a lot of money. $130,000. The FCP faithful, I'm sure, the FCP community, I'm sure, regardless of how you play this game, is really proud of you now. $130,000. Mark Adams, deal or no deal?
No deal.
He's going for it again!
And for the first time this season, we get the huge music.
Well, not necessarily, because,
Oh.
well, I don't think you sent me the high music, but I could be wrong. But in either event,
I did.
I must not have plugged it in. Well, that's my fault. Next time.
Huge.
One
I'll
case to
try
open.
think of some of them.
Yeah. One case to open. MBG. Hi, Brandon. Brandon, I forgot his name. Brandon
Hey.
Scruggs, says no deal. Thank you for coming in, Brandon. our friend from MVG Productions. One case to open. You've got a very, very huge players board here. Let's keep that going. Here we go.
Okay, I'm going to talk through this just a little bit while I start thinking things through. Now, once again, we have to bring inside my OCD and autistic brain that is telling me if I don't get rid of number 22, I'm going to punch myself in the face. But that could bite me in the ass. Sorry, bite me in the butt. So,
hey, it's okay. I said smartass earlier tonight. It's fine.
Truth, yeah, no, it'll bite me in the smartass. Oh, this is making me tingle. Take 16 away from me, please.
Take 16, you got it. If it's the $50,000, you have guaranteed yourself a six-figure win on our show tonight. First time that you've been guaranteed a six-figure, anybody's been guaranteed a six-figure win. I don't know. The second time. The first time we had somebody guarantee themselves $150,000. You could be in that same position. We'll be happy to take $150,000 off the board. Let's just stay away from those bottom two. Open the case. Ooh. Okay. All right. Let's step back for a second. That was a bit of a bump in the road. But even with that, you still have a beautiful board. You've still got two six-figures, so you can't be disappointed about that. One of the strongest boards I've seen.
Finish opportunity.
That is one of the strongest boards, even with the big money gone, is one of the strongest boards I've seen in a long time. So you're still in very good shape, but the offer might take a bit of a hit. And we're about to find out if it did. Hello? He said he could feel his butt clenching. Okay, I'll let him know. Okay, bad news is you've dropped below six figures. That's the bad news. The good news is, given the state of the board right now, I would say this is still a pretty decent offer. He's offering you $99,000.
Really? Banker's pulling out that classic joke.
Sir, can you get him back on the line? Like, you could at least get me like $100,000 to go with that for a year. Bump it up to 100 that way, sir. Banker, I know you're up there.
Hold on, I'm on the phone with him.
Look, you work for Big Candy. Give me better.
Okay.
Do not entice them to give you a freaking Banker's challenge. It's happened before.
He is not going to give you a Banker's challenge, but
good.
He is going to, how we say, refine the offer. He's going to offer you $98,900 plus a year's supply of $100,000.
Oh my god. Okay. For freak's sake.
Do not try to haggle with the banker. It will not work.
So, before we start fully discussing this, Hunter, buddy, first off, you are fantastic at this. You are born for this. This is your calling and your passion, and I absolutely adore you for this. So, you said that this will probably be going on YouTube at some point?
It could very well do that.
Okay, if you do, then this answer is something that I most definitely want her to hear. Aiden, Zero, MVG, y'all are all fantastic and everything, but I have a very good reason for what I'm about to say. One of my life partners, her name is Nyx, and her favorite candy bar in the world is $100,000. So, if I were able to get off of this game, walk out with $98,900 and a year supply of 100 grand, if I turned that down, she would murder me. I don't want to be murdered. I like living. I'm a huge fan of living. I try to do it every single day as best to my ability. So, Banker, I said you worked with Big Candy. You proved you worked with Big Candy. Happy Halloween, sir. I'm taking this deal and getting on out.
It's a deal for $98,900 and a year's supply of 100 grand.
Yeah, I'm down for this. I'm very happy. This is fantastic. I'm splitting my winnings with everyone else here. Y'all all deserve to get to go on vacation. Y'all are fantastic.
Okay, but here's the thing, though, Mark.
Huh?
We got to find out if you made a good deal.
I want to know. Yes, let's find out.
If you had said no deal, what would your next case have been?
It would have been 22 because that was my original plan for the symmetry of it. So.
All right, we're gonna go with 22. Let's hope for the 200,000. Open the case. Ooh.
That's one.
$50,000. At that point, the banker. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh no.
This is highly unusual. Hello? Interesting. Okay, I'll let him know. Well, this is unusual. The banker is about to do something that he has never done before in this show.
Oh no.
He is about to offer you a trick or treat. Now, I want you to think about this carefully. It is a trick or treat gamble.
Oh.
Okay.
Now, here's how this works. You give back your $98,900 and your 100 grand. He brings you back into live play. If you pick the case with the $200,000 in it, and it is your case, you will actually go away with $298,900 and the year's supply of 100 grand. That's the treat. Here's the trick, though. If you end up picking the case with the $50,000, you lose the $98,900. You lose the year's supply of 100 grand, and all you go home with is a year's supply of candy corn.
Oh no.
So
if he gets the trick, he walks away with nothing and a year's supply of the worst candy known to man.
yes, but if he accepts the gamble and it's the $200,000, he walks away with almost $300,000 and a year's supply.
Now I have a
About
question
100
for the
grand.
banker.
Yes.
Does the swap come back into play?
He wants to know if the swap comes back into play. Aiden does. He says yes, it does. Yes, it does.
Right.
Okay. The banker said there may be some tricks up his sleeve, and that is one of them. So, Mark, it is a big decision for you. I want
you. Huge.
I want you to talk it over with the chat. I want you to talk it over with Aiden. Zero says that they're a gambling man. Go for it. Brandon says it's a trap. Don't do it. Aiden, what do you think?
This entices me. Right now, it's a matter of, do you trust case 10 to have the 1/5 of $1 million? Do you have the guts to decide whether you put your heart and soul into case 10, betray that case and go to case 18, Or perhaps throw all that away and just stick with your winnings.
Okay. Let's talk my thought process here.
Go on.
So, I do know enough classic game logic to know that as of right now, the possibility that I switch my case out for 18 would technically, by the laws of just numbers and everything, give me a better chance of getting the 200,000 compared to the 50,000. It's just been proven time and time again, depending on your chances and odds. However, I chose that case because that's how old my nephew is. Simple as that. My little nephew Gage is 10 years old. I love my family and I trust him. That being said, if I were to talk to my family right now, and if I were to talk to my little nephew Gage, and I were to lean over to him and go, "Hey, dude, Uncle Bubba's got you a question." So, I have almost 100 grand and 100 grand, and I could throw that all away because I could make twice that, but I could lose it all and get candy corn. He will look up at me and go, "Candy corn is the worst candy in the world, Uncle Bubba. Don't ever try to get that." So I'm sticking with what I have. I am happy with this. We are good with this. This 98 grand and a grand is mine. And I'm sure the case has the 200,000 in it. I know it does because it's my nephew Gage. But I'm sticking with what I have because I'm happy with what I have.
So let me make it official.
Yes.
Mark Adams, the trick or treat gamble. Deal or no deal?
I cannot risk it. I am walking away with what I have, sir.
So it's a no deal?
No deal.
All right, it is decided.
I'm rich, I'm happy, but can we see whether or not if I was an idiot?
All right. First of all, would you have kept case number 10? Or would you have swapped it with 18?
I would have.
You would have kept number 10.
I would have kept it, yes.
All right. One case is holding $50,000. One case is holding $200,000. You turned down the banker's gamble, the trick-or-treat gamble. The question is, could you have made a huge, huge mistake? Or would you have beaten the banker and become our highest winner ever? Let's find out. Your case, number 10, was worth.
Come on, Spank the Banker. Come on. Want to see that 50 grand?
Oh!
You're calling Michelle Falco. No, is that Michelle Falco? Or... I know it's the poker woman that played here and freaking. I can't remember references anymore. I am a hot mess.
I'm happy with it. This worked out for me perfectly fine.
Oh, man. The banker is still undefeated. Oh, my God.
7 wins in a row, for frick's sake.
You know, when I'm done with that 100 grand, when it comes into the next year, I will be back. Just letting you know.
Yes. Well, I hope you had fun anyway, Mark.
I had a blast, man. This was bloody fantastic. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Before we end the show, before we end the episode, tell everybody where they can find you and where they can find Fountain City Pro.
Of course, no problem. You can always find me at The Journey of Mark Adams. This is my journey, and I'm glad that you're a part of it. I'm live on Twitch. I've also got a TikTok channel. I've got an Insta sometimes. I'm on the Facebook. I'm all over the place. But I normally announce my stuff via my Discord, so please feel free to follow my channel and check it out there. As far as Fountain City Pro goes, we just finished our last show of the year a couple of weeks ago. It was bloody fantastic. We have our first champion, which I will not spoil for those of you who have not had a chance to go and check it out for yourself, but I literally cried when we crowned him. So I cannot wait for you guys to see it. Our YouTube channel is Fountain City Pro.
Well, I appreciate that. Please go check them out. They are one of the top indie promotions in the country, at least in my personal opinion. They are one of the top in the Kansas City area. Two of my good friends, Chase Riley and Josh Elliott, they own the company. Mark, it was a pleasure having you on the show. I'm really sorry you didn't beat the banker. I wish you'd have taken the gamble. You could have been our highest winner ever, but hey, you won $98,900. You won a year's supply of $100,000. You're getting the souvenir check a little later on. And I'm very, very happy you enjoyed yourself.
And 10%, man. I hope I get to do this again. Thank you again, sir.
You're very welcome. A big round of applause for Mark Adams. And we'll be back next time when another player will try and defeat our banker for the chance at $500,000 right here on Deal or No Deal Interactive. We'll see you soon, everybody. Hey, thanks for checking out the video. If you like what you see, there's a lot more where that came from. Click over here to check out the latest videos. Click subscribe and ring the bell to get notifications on future videos. Follow me on social media across the board at HUNTERDILLON95 and join me every Sunday night on Twitch for more fun and laughs.